The video starts with a man snatching a driver's phone in traffic. This is one of the common things drivers have to be careful about in South Africa. Thieves sometimes linger around disguised as pedestrians. The owner of the phone then tries to pursue the thief, but it was too late. The man was already escaping the scene. We then see the thief coming back as he tries to evade the owner. He then rushes towards a taxi before boarding. This just shows how important it is to stay alert in these roads, mostly in South Africa. The man boards the taxi and leaves the area. In this video, we see people sitting while chatting. We then see a man standing up as he seemed to be getting ready to leave. He then walks towards the door while on the phone. Everything seemed to be going fine as the environment seemed positive and friendly. But the people were not ready for what was about to happen in a few moments. We see the people relaxed with their phones on the table. That looks like a relaxing area with everyone minding their business. They had no idea the devious plan the man outside was about to execute. He stayed out for a while, possibly contemplating his plan and getting ready to execute. The people had zero idea what was coming. The man then finishes his call and decided to come back to his sit. That's when things get interesting. We see him dropping the call just as he enters the area. And takes a final look down at the table. The man picks the phones and rushes out at full speed. The people scramble to try and catch the man, but it was too late there. The man had executed his foul plan. In this case, we see a white car driving on the road. In most cases, these moments in traffic are the most dangerous because thieves tend to take advantage of the slowdown and pounce. It is always important to check your doors when traveling. We then see a man approaching the vehicle as it's stopped by traffic. He then tries to open the passenger door, but the driver notices and drives away. This was very close, but luckily nothing happened there. Here we see a man approaching people sitting at a restaurant. The man seemed to be on the phone, as this is one of the tactics used to disguise the intentions. The thieves usually pretend to be on the phone as they approach their victims. We see him climb up the stairs as he has already identified his target. The unsuspecting victim has no idea there. He then snatches the phone as he runs away from the place before escaping. We then see his ride as this was pre-planned. The owner had absolutely no chance there as he must have been targeted for some time. Here we see a man passing by a restaurant as he seemed to be minding his business. Moments later, the same man comes back walking more urgently. He then walks straight towards a section and snatches a victim's phone. We then see him run towards a car before they drive off the scene. These are the same tactics these clowns use in every instance. The videos. Thieves are known to use bikes when snatching phones in the United Kingdom. Pedestrians and motorists need to be extra alert when moving in suspicious areas. In this video, we see a group of bikes moving around scouting for potential victims. We can see them going up and down the street as they look for the perfect, unsuspecting target. The road clears a bit, providing the thieves with the perfect opportunity to pounce as they prepare to execute their plan. We then see them strategically go up the street and turn back towards the pedestrians. They must have been doing this for a while as they seem coordinated. They then rush towards the people and snatches a phone off the man right by the road. The man tries to recover, but there was no way he could keep up with the biker there. Unfortunately, the clowns escaped in this scenario. This shows why it is important to be extra vigilant when walking in these areas and avoid exposing phones. In this video, we see a biker riding next to the pavement. He seemed to be noticing something suspicious around the place as he continues to move forward. We see a motorbike with two people on making a turn. These people were about to do something terrible in a few seconds. We see them moving close to the pavement towards their intended target. The one at the back then snatches a phone from the lady on the pavement. These people must have been doing this for some time, as this seemed to be a routine for them. Unfortunately, they managed to escape in this case. Here we see a lady on the phone and another man doing the same. They had no idea the danger they were in that area, as this was the perfect spot for culprits. They continue to type on their phones while on the streets, but things were about to go sideways in a few. We first see the bikers taking the lady's phone, then they continue on the same street. They then take the man's phone in the same sequence. The man tries to recover, but it was too late. The two phones were gone. We then see how it's important to always watch your surroundings when standing outside. Both the victims had no chance there. By the time they realized what was happening, the phones were gone. Then head back to South Africa, where a car is driving in the road. We see a black car in front from the dash camera. What was to come in a few moments is absolutely disgusting. These scenarios happen on the road as thieves take advantage of slowdowns in traffic. He then approaches the black car and breaks the window before struggling with the driver. He then grabs the phone and leaves the area. Sometimes the best way to avoid this is to put tint on the windows so that there is less visibility inside the car. Unfortunately, the culprits escaped in this case.